Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling Autocross, and today we're dealing with a 1977 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Now this has a 955 horsepower, 817 pounds-feet of torque from a 6.5 litre supercharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 3,735 pounds, and it can do 0 to 64.798 seconds, 0 to 108.885 seconds, going on to a top speed of 200 miles an hour. So yeah, unfortunately Lamborghini Miura did not improve upon the Ferrari 365 GTB4. So yeah, hoping that this Aston Martin will be able to, because it is newer than both of those cars, and yeah, being newer and therefore hopefully it'll have better handling, but it does weigh more than both of those cars. So hoping that weight doesn't pull it back too much, but acceleration wise it is actually quicker than both of those cars, and yeah, has a reasonable amount of power. So yeah, let's see what it can do. The power output of this as well is like kind of in between the Daytona or the 365 and the Miura, because the Miura had more, the 365 had less, so hopefully this is a happy medium between the two. And yeah, continuing on the European versus muscle car rivalry. The European cars have been a bit more consistent than the muscle cars, but we have still yet to top that Dodge Dart, which is still leading the muscle car way. So hopefully this Aston Martin will either get closer to that or actually beat it. Layout wise, this is more similar to the Ferrari and the Lamborghini, because both this and the Ferrari are front engine rear wheel drive, whereas the Miura is rear wheel drive mid engine. So 1 minute 4.565 is a decent starting time. Hopefully we'll improve upon that. This feels a lot more controlled than Miura and that 365. Maybe the extra weight is helping in that regards. Big improvement there, 1 minute 2.362 seconds, which means we're not all that far off the Miura, actually 0.3 of a second off that car. Well, we've beaten the Miura with a time of 1 minute 1 second .895. That is exactly the same time as the Ferrari, weirdly. Let's see if we can improve upon that Ferrari's time. We've got 2 more laps to do it in. Well, we've beaten the Ferrari 1 minute 1.728, so let's see if we can even widen that gap. Final corner. Nope, didn't improve, but we have improved overall. But only ever so slightly on that Ferrari at 1 minute 1.728, which unfortunately does mean that the muscle cars still have a overall supreme on this rivalry so far. But it has also beaten the 1987 Nissan Skyline DTS R, as well as the other muscle cars like the Chevrolet Camaro Z28 from 1979, the Ford Falcon XA, the Ford Mustang Boss G302, and the Chrysler Valiant. But it's still some way off the Chevrolet Corvette Z01 and the Stingray Corvette, and far behind the Dodge Dart Hemi Superstock. But we have made an improvement nonetheless, and yeah, this is a cracking car, quite frankly. I love this car stock, so I'm glad that it has at least improved upon the Ferrari and also beaten a even more modern car like the Nissan Skyline. So yeah, thoroughly impressed by it, though obviously I would like it to have beaten more of the muscle cars, but nonetheless it's you know, progressing towards it, and hopefully we'll find a car that will be able to beat those muscle cars in the future. It does give me an idea though that maybe going for a lighter car will be helpful, and there are plenty of European cars from the 60s and 70s that are quite lightweight and rear wheel drive, so yeah, definitely give them a go. But this Aston Martin did do a good job, especially considering it does weigh a hell of a lot and it's dealing with far more power than it had originally. It's got about 600 horsepower more, near enough, so yeah, still in solid time, and especially from a car that is older than plenty of other cars that we've taken on this series. So yeah, thoroughly impressed. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.